Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Super Mario 64 Triple Bingo Tournament Grand Finals race. Today we have puncayshun versus Shansss, and I am joined today by my partner, Simply. What's going on?
What is popping, gamer? How you doing, Pitt?
I'm pretty excited. This should be a pretty great match.
It
Puncayshun
should
and
be.
Shansss had a super close one in winners finals, and then Shansss fought his way back up here into grands. So could be looking for a little bit of revenge. Puncay was also in the 120 star grands, but did not manage to close that one out. So I think he's also hoping for a tournament win here as well. So I think that both players, a lot of energy and perhaps some nerves going into this one.
Definitely. It is a big game, and I'm excited. Triple bingo. It's been a while, but definitely super fun to commentate. And we've got the players in the call with us, Puncay and Shansss. I want to start with Puncay. How are you feeling going into this grand finals on winner's side, sir?
Nervous.
Okay.
I just I want to win at least one of these tournaments. I'm in grands for this and Yosemite Star. I'd like to win at least one, but of course I'm gonna try my best and win both. Double whammy, especially when Cheese sent me a tweet earlier, responding to my tweet saying that I have 100% success rate reaching grands, but I haven't won anything, so I want to shut him up.
Well, that's definitely good motivation. Have you been prepping?
Yeah, I've been doing saying this might make people think my life is in shambles. I'm extremely depressed and stuff, but I've done some offline triple bingos just for practice, I guess. And I was kind of bored. I think that's gonna help a little bit. I just but I've done some. Pretty much, my greatest fear is I just choose really, really poorly because in something like triple bingo, if you do that, you're gonna lose probably. But I think I feel pretty confident in my decision making ability, so I think I can pick at least something kind of good.
Definitely. How about you, Shansss? What you feeling?
Don't really know how I'm still in the tournament, but we take this, I guess. I'm feeling pretty nervous, but not really feeling the pressure that much because I'm not really expected to win, and I'm also already down a game, so it's going to be tough, but we'll give it a shot.
That's what I like to hear.
Could be good mentality, not as much pressure on you, I suppose.
Yeah, that feels too bad. Should be fun.
Yeah. I do want to ask, when you go into a triple bingo match, Shansss, how do you look at the board? What are you looking for?
One or two things usually. A lot of synergy is what I'm looking for at the start. Just a lot of repeated stages on squares, and if I can't find that, then I'm just gonna pick a good single bingo row and work off that and find out the best rows to go along with that one.
Okay. All right. Well, Pitt, do you want to throw anything down before we get into this, or are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready to roll. I think. Yeah, we'll just let the play speak for itself. Good luck, Shansss. Good luck, Puncay. I hope you guys do well, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys. Catch you on the other side. Good luck out there. Man, I am looking forward to this. I don't know about you, but triple bingo is just a blast. At first, it was way too much sauce. I had no idea what I was looking at, but I've gotten much better at reading the board, and
yeah,
it's still kind of hard to understand what players are going for sometimes, but it's a lot of fun to fantasize, come up with different routes, different ideas, and sort of see what the players themselves end up coming up with. We got the countdown. It's going to be starting any second now.
It's gonna be a pretty crazy bingo. Shansss, he was on pace to get the best time of the tournament and beat puncayshun, but he just narrowly missed it in winners finals. So, definitely keep your eye on him. He's also playing on keyboard, so we could see some, interesting strategies that we don't normally see from puncayshun.
And card is out here. So looking for synergies, usually the move. I like personally going for the diagonals and seeing what's going on there.
The thing is about the all-stars and rainbow right at the top left tile means that, top left, bottom right is somewhat unusable.
Yeah.
I kind of see something that I like.
Okay.
30 lives in the middle might be tough, especially, puncayshun. He's noted he doesn't really have the life knowledge, and he's tried lives in other bingos and it hasn't quite gone well. But this does combo the 30 lives. I'm thinking bottom left, top right. So you have 5 castle secrets and then the 1 star from each stage, 30 lives. And then row 3, and then you also do 12 castle secrets with that. And then 2 stars from 10 stages with the 1 star from each stage is great. And then column 5, because it also combos the 12 castle secrets again.
Interesting.
What do you think of that?
There's definitely some nice synergy going on there. I like the mix of 12 castle secret stars with column 5 and row 3. That's kind of a big ticket item, and if you can mix those big boys in multiple ways, it's definitely a good move. You got the bomb clips coming in. No funny business here.
Very small bomb. Will that work? Just barely. Explodes in his face. Yeah.
But still got it. Not a huge deal. Yeah, I think bottom left, top right's definitely super solid. 30 lives is a little scary, but like you said, if you can get stuff mixing in with it, then you're Gucci gang, as they say.
Especially in, triple bingo, 30 lives isn't as bad. And, if you travel to a bunch of different stages, like say you have at least 1 star from each stage with 30 lives, you won't struggle as much getting the 30 lives since you're going all across the game.
Yeah, that's true.
puncayshun, he's in Peach's slide. Oh, yeah.
Shansss is in, going for the Bob-omb King, and the only thing I see on here that he could be going for is either opening 5 cannons or All-Stars and Bob-omb Battlefield, and I definitely am leaning towards All-Stars and Bob-omb Battlefield because 5 cannons is not a big deal, and this is kind of a long cannon to go for when you've got super fast ones like Cuckoo Mountain, Shifting Standland.
It might be both, to be honest. Bomb King, it also unlocks that cannon for the open 5 cannons, and I really like at least 1 star from each stage with 5 cannons as well, because you also get the Jolly Roger Bay cannon for free. That's pretty nice. Half the work done for Womp's Fortress cannon. Oh, puncayshun, he's working on 100 coins here in Womp's Fortress. So, that tile is open, 100 coin star in Womp's. But he's grabbing the box. I guess it's either a 130 or a 140.
Look at these strats that Puncay's rocking. I usually see people go for the blue coins and then go for the box. Yeah, I'm surprised. I guess we'll just see 1 Womp then. Oh, Shansss trying to do the wall kick movement. It's quite difficult. This is going to cost him. Oh, he cannot get it. The backward slide. Booty box by a big ball. Struggling really hard. Shansss getting up here.
Yeah, the second these wall kicks, they're a lot more annoying than they look.
Yeah, usually they can go pretty well. Oh, Puncay making the cycle just in the nick of time. He is looking prepped up. I mean,
grab every coin.
I gotta say, I think Puncay's definitely been putting the work in for the prep. I was actually talking with him last night, and he did like 2 or 3 triple bingos. So he's fresh. He's prepped. He's in that triple bingo mindset. There's a fat 100 coin star for him.
That's kind of crazy too. You would think, maybe Puncay's attention could be divided because he's in the 70-star grand finals for tomorrow as well. But it sounds like, Puncay due diligence and, completing his homework on time.
Yeah, extra credit even. Gonna go for that S grade in the class.
Shansss definitely working on All-Stars and Bob-omb Battlefield though. Going for the cannon, going for the Koopa race. Usually what you'll see with All-Stars and BOB is at the beginning of the bingo, you'll get these 3 stars before leaving. Because then it helps you get your wing cap before your next trip to Bob-omb Battlefield.
Yeah, and I wonder if we're going to see him head into Cuckoo Mountain, maybe go for that combo you're talking about, a row 3 with the bottom left, top right. I mean, he's got 3 stars, and
oh, that's the goal. Yeah, I mean, he could just be going for at least 1 star. He could be going for at least 1 star and a cannon. We don't quite know if it's All-Stars yet, but I'm kind of thinking it might be.
I kind of like row 4. I mean, you get the 1 star from each stage, comboing with the bottom left, top right, and All-Stars and TikTok clock, super fast. 7 castle secret stars, pretty fast.
Works well. You get the vanish cap as one of your castle secrets for the 100 coin in Snowman's Land. Yeah, it's a fairly solid row. But Shansss starting with wall kicks will work, and leaving. I guess the plan is only to get at least 1 star from that stage. Are we not going to be doing the row 3 combo I was talking about?
Yeah, not interested. Puncay heading out of Womps after a fat 6 stars, got his 130 coin, and now heading over to Jolly Roger Bay.
Yeah.
What could he
We'll
want
see.
here?
We'll see what the plan is. Usually you see Jolly Roger Bay, Dire Dire Dock stars littered somewhere on the card, but it's not really the case on this card in particular. We might be seeing at least one star from each stage here. If so, he'll probably go for the cave first.
Yep. And that's sort of looking like what it might be.
It appears to be the case.
No, he's heading on down. I think he'd go for the clip, heading on into... Might want a cannon here, which, I mean...
He might. It's not the best cannon to grab if you only need 5.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the longer ones. Shan's also working on 130 coins, so maybe we might be seeing a column 4. I was actually sort of eyeing up column 4, bottom left, top right, and row 2.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good as well.
Although all stars in Hazy Maze Cave, actually 4 stars from Shifting Sandland and Hazy Maze Cave, mixed it with all stars in Hazy Maze Cave.
And then there's also an All-Stars and Shifting Sandland as well. You could probably go like row 2, column 3, column 4, and just have like this super basement heavy kind of card. Okay, so Puncay, he's going for the cannon here. I think he might be doing 2 stars from 10 stages and then just getting the cannon here and then perhaps going for, another star quickly afterwards. It might be the case. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're about to find out. What's his game plan? He's head back in the water.
It must be a 2 stars from 10 stages kind of approach.
All right, and Shan's with a pretty cute 130 coins. Little different strategy than Puncay. Went for that piranha plant right at the beginning. Puncay avoiding that one. So Puncay probably out of here now. 2 stars from 10 stages. Not a bad choice, I guess.
There's really no reason to continue in that stage.
Yeah, now with this card. And Shan's also going to be having some fun in the sun.
I think he's probably just getting 1 star here. Because he only grabbed 1 from Puncay Mountain. Okay, so Castle Secret, yeah.
Now this is interesting because if he was going for 7 Castle Secrets, I feel like this would not be one of them he'd go for. So that leads me to believe that he's interested in that 12 Castle Secret stars. We might be seeing a column 5.
I think column 5 because he would have continued in Puncay Mountain if it were a row 3. It's possible he hasn't quite noticed the combo yet with row 3 in column 5. And then, he might return to Puncay Mountain as well.
Well, dude, I don't know. I'm actually liking what he's going for. It looks like he's mixing row 4 with column 5, 7 Castle Secret stars with 12 Castle Secret stars.
That's pretty strong.
And that on top of bottom left, top right, there's a lot of synergy going on there. I'm a fan. I think Shan's has got his moves planned out. He really looks like he's got a plan. His head is on his shoulder, screwed on tight. Puncay with a beautiful firsties at the end.
Yeah, that Dark World was pretty crisp. Shan's, I mean, if he's working on, the 30 lives like we think he probably is, or like a bottom left, top right, I think he should have been grabbing the life next to the entrance to the aquarium. But here we see him doing the frame walking, pretty much unique to keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of forgot, to be honest, that Shan's was on keyboard. But as soon as you see that, you're 100% certain on a keyboard. Very hard to do on a controller. Shan's is the keyboard warrior. I gotta say, very impressive stuff.
Yeah, for a control scheme that usually comes with many disadvantages, you are awarded that 1 advantage in a bingo. Puncayshun looks like he's heading to Puncay Mountain now as well. He might do a cannon with the penguin star. We've seen him do it before. We've seen him also die to the breeze when he goes up to the cannon. Let's see if he opts for that. Yeah, it looks like penguin with the cannon, if I had to guess.
This breeze has been very deceptive. So many players have gone for it thinking, you know what, not a big deal. I'll grab this cannon super quick. Shan's missing the star. But it's mostly the camera that works against you here. But Puncay's going for it.
Nice. English would have been a better version for this star in particular, because the star spawns closer to the canon on English than it does on Japanese. So Puncay will have to do, you know, an extra little bit of movement here.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it's hard because most of the time Japanese will pay off, I'd say, but it's definitely it's hard to know because you don't really see the bingo card until the match has
it
started.
depends on the card for sure. I'd say that English is kind of more reliable. You never have to worry about, you know, shifting sandline secrets, getting a, you know, a sound glitch and crashing your game.
Yes, that does suck.
So the good thing is Shansss needs wing cap here for All Stars and Bob-omb Battlefield, but he can also grab the red coins and get it as one of his Castle Secret stars.
Yeah, Shansss is racking up the Castle Secret stars. I believe this is his 4th. Oh man, this flying though, he is just coasting along. Puncay, not sure what he's doing, very confused in the hallway, heading to Big Boo's haunt, but not quite yet. He
needs one more star to unlock it.
Oh right, that's it. But also, yeah, he needs that vanish cap. I think Puncay's looking at column 2. I think he might be interested in
the
that.
eye in the secret room.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out.
It seems like a good play. Column 2 is fairly strong if you combo it with the 4 stars in Shifting Sandland and HMC. Hazy Maze Cave, for those who don't know.
So
Shansss in Dark
World.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
The scary stage.
It is. Oh.
Are you all right?
Clearing his throat out live. Might just have to keel over and die out here, but hopefully Shansss does not do that in Dark World. That would be unfortunate.
Okay, an early elevator cycle. Pretty spicy thing to pull out here. You know, it can cause a lot of issues for some players.
Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. Cheeky.
No side flip from puncayshun. You know, a little bit of a newer technology, but keeping it, you know, nice and simple. Manages to skip the text box.
Shansss up that life.
Yeah, every single secret star in lobby. Oh, he almost died.
Oh, this is scary. Okay.
Yeah, that was really freaky.
Yeah, very awkward Dark World here from Shansss, but picking up these lives.
Okay. I thought for a second that was a mistake. I guess he was going for that one up as well.
Puncay, not sure what happened there. Walking around in the lobby, but here for wing cap, and we'll see that smooth. Oh, I love that dive going really low, making some plays happen. Oh man, I completely forgot. There's so much Castle Secret synergy on this board. You got 5 Castle Secrets in the bottom left, 7 in the and 12.
It's crazy. If you're not doing Castle Secrets on this card, then you're probably not doing this card right.
Definitely. I mean, that's the most important thing with Triple Bingo. You find that sync, like Shansss was talking about in the pre-interview, and Shansss doing a good job of finding that sync. Hopefully, you can find the dishwasher. That will also be very crucial.
We haven't really touched on, for anyone who's new here, on what does Triple Bingo mean. Could you explain to me what bingo is simply?
Sure. So traditionally, most players will do single bingo, which means you pick a row or a column or a diagonal of goals, and you complete those goals, and then you beat the game, and that is a bingo. But triple bingo, hence the name, is 3. So you can mix them. You could do like a diagonal that mixes also with a column. Like, for example, if somebody did bottom left, top right, column 5, and row 4, which appears to be what Shansss might be going for. You get a lot of overlapping goals. You still have to beat the game after all that's said and done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's super fun, very, very friendly. You typically see it in a lot of friendly races, but putting it in a tournament environment is actually pretty interesting because it's sort of like the randomizers that you'll see, you know, popping up. Speed Gaming has been making those happen. You got to think on your feet. It's not just the same speed run, like 70 star, 60 star, Puncay with the bop off the ghost. So it's interesting to see what people end up coming up with. Sometimes we get players going for the same exact goals. They see the same thing. Or you get players that are completely opposite, not sharing any goals or sharing very little.
Yeah, the randomly generated goals onto the card makes the bingo very interesting every single time. You can have, you know, a really well played triple bingo be a lot slower on one card than on another card as well.
Yep.
So each race is kind of like its own thing.
Definitely is. Puncay not wanting that MIPS quite yet. Probably going to need it later for the MIPS clip to make it through the 30-star door. I don't imagine he'll be coming out of here with 30 stars. Now, Puncay did get eye to eye in the secret room in Big Boo's Haunt, but has not marked it on the card yet. We'll probably see that popping out soon. Going for this pillarless. He's got the big bomb. And I think Puncay knows how to do Tama Plus, but not wanting to risk it in Bingo. I totally understand that. Very hard strat. Saves very little time.
I wouldn't want to risk it just in a race in general. It just makes it so much harder. Only saves about a second.
Oh, Shan's missing that red. He's gonna have to go back around. This is
Oh,
very
no,
awkward.
2 red misses. You don't want to break your shell here. It's a big deal. And
It is a big
right
deal.
there, grabbing that red on, going in reverse as a backup can be pretty tough. I've seen so many people break their shells that way.
Okay, so Puncay was going for a second pillarless. I think he's doing 4 stars each from Shifting Sandland and Hazy Maze Cave, maybe. Big ground pound. It's hard to get back in the stage. My goodness. What were you saying?
Would that be? I guess that would be the standard 4th that you'd go for. That's the fastest star, besides the normal 3 that you get. Talon, Pyramid, and Pillarless.
Okay, figuring it out. Nicely done. Shan's with 64 coins out of the air and getting caught in that wall. Gonna be hard pressed here at the end.
Fortunately,
for good luck.
Puncayshun, he's on Japanese here. Didn't quite have the foresight. Might have to worry about the sound glitch. It looks like he's, taking extra precaution here to make sure it does not happen. Hopefully it works out.
Shan's making some plays here in 100. Did catch that cheeky 1-up. He's definitely got the game knowledge. He's been picking up the 1-ups wherever he can, slowly building them up, and he's going to get another 2 with this 100 coin. Getting that 30 lives pretty quick.
The thing is, I think that what I haven't been seeing from people doing 30 lives in Castle Secrets is getting the 1-ups in Peach's slide. I feel like could be a big deal for people, because if you hit the blue switch, you can get 50 coins, and then there's 2 1-ups in the actual stage itself. So if you do Peach's slide twice, you get 6 lives out of your 30 for basically free. It doesn't take much time at all. You can still get the fast star, the one that requires you to finish within 21 seconds, even with all of that.
Big boy pound up there, and Shan's heading on to Big Boo's Haunt. What's the plan here? I'm wondering.
Well, he needs at least 1 star from this stage. I don't know if he's necessarily doing much here. If he's doing a column 5, we'll probably see that 1 star be the red coin star.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, here it is.
And that's really good, because red coin star in Big Boo's Haunt isn't a great goal by itself, because it's like, oh man, you have to go all the way to Big Boo's Haunt. Like, it's not as good as you might think, because it's kind of the long star. The stage is pretty far out of the way, but it combos with, part of the disadvantage of at least 1 star from each stage with Big Boo's Haunt, right? He's just going here for this 1 star.
And yeah, Shan's approaching the red coins in a pretty, this is like the reverse method of what you would typically see, but I don't think it matters too much. Might lose a little bit of time, but okay, going through this door. Interesting choice.
Puncayshun, he's working on Hazy Maze Cave 100 coin. We've seen, many runners have difficulty here. Let's see what he's got. This part right here off the elevator is the most important. He wants to long jump off of this box, and then he wants to get a wall kick and grab this coin. Very nice.
Okay, I think I have an idea of what Puncay's going for, actually.
Sure.
I think he wants row 2, column 2, and column 4. Going for a bit of a pie.
I feel like that's a pretty good combo. 1 star from each stage with 2 stars from 10 stages is just super prime. The Hazy Maze Cave combo with the 4 stars from Shifting Sandland, 4 stars from Hazy Maze Cave. That's really good as well.
Yeah.
And he needs the Vanish Cap for Eye in the Secret Room in Big Boo's Haunt, and he also needs it for Wet Dry World as well.
And collect the caps. And
he does. I feel like that's such a great combo.
Yeah, covering a lot of ground, I would say, with that Vanish Cap. Shansss with a super quick top of the pyramid. To be honest, though, I do think Shansss' choices are going to end up being faster, just from, like, goal perspective.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, it is hard to tell. And then it also obviously will come down to execution. I think Puncay picking the harder goals, though, to be honest. Shansss doesn't have too much. All-Stars and TikTok Clock will prove to be a little bit difficult, but other than that, I mean, he's pretty free to do
Shansss grabbing
the
so
stars.
many great one-ups here and meets the log line. Gets burned on accident.
Oh,
no! That one might hurt him. Can he live? Can he live?
Right away.
Shansss,
Oh my
can you adjust? Can he adjust the double long jump here? Ledge grab.
All right, okay.
That was so scout. I thought he was gonna get pushed off by the bully too.
That would have been very rough. Shansss will. Oh, Puncay not able to grab the red coin star. Eyeballs might need a check. Could need to see the. What's the eye doctor's name? You know their names? There's like a name for it.
I feel like it was like optometrist or something.
That's so close. I'm pretty sure that's it. Optometrist. Commentators trying to come up with a technical name for an eye doctor so that we can properly poke fun at Pancake.
It is optometrist.
Nice. Go Commentator with the eye doctor knowledge. Puncay with the missed wall kick. Shansss with another secret star under his belt. He's got to have almost 7, or that must be. I think that's actually that makes sense. I think that's his 6th.
You know, if Shansss is here in Hazy Maze Cave and he's doing 12 castle secrets, the metal cap star is a pretty good one. Ooh, 1 up. Very nice. Shansss with the knowledge.
Yeah, let's think about that. 12 castle secret stars is almost all of them. You're not going to be getting MIPS 2. That's pretty much a no-go. But I think everything else is fair game.
Everything else is good. You know, the top 4 Toad Star you don't normally see in a regular bingo. Ooh. Nice punch grab from Shansss. That was spicy.
Puncay going for the BLJ on this elevator. Very nutty man, flexing.
Yeah, this is pretty much his normal strat, but it's insanity.
He's back there.
He's through.
Oh, that was nice. That was really
6 seconds in his back pocket right there.
Yeah, right in his back pocket. I
oh no,
Shansss that many seconds.
Slipping through the door without grabbing the MIPS.
So very scary situation. Shansss having to pick up that star because he needs secret stars. So if he happens to pass this MIPS through the door, he's gonna be in a very weird position. But he's
nice, good wall kick. Yeah, very nice. Puncayshun, what does he got? Very nice triple box jump. Doesn't have to worry about metal cap. We'll just grab the star right away.
Yeah, and he's got to be pretty close to getting all stars in Hazy Maze Cave at this point. I think he's got maybe 2 left. And
yeah, he's got all of the hard ones. I mean, the last 2 are pretty free.
He honestly doesn't have that much work. Well, I guess he does need to get at least 1 star from each stage, but he'll be going to Tiny Huge Island anyway, Wet Dry World anyway, Rainbow Ride.
Puncayshun looks behind in goals, but he's about to mark 2 at the same time as well. And, you know, All-Stars in Hazy Maze Cave is definitely one of his longest goals out of all of the, you know, all of the lines that he's chosen. So he's actually made, like, so much progress. Shansss, he's doing pretty well, too. Fire Sea, let's see what he opts for. Probably red coins. I would be surprised if he might forego the, you know, the best cycle to farm lives, but we'll see what the plan is. I feel like, you know, going for the best cycle would probably just be a little bit better, though.
Yeah, I might just be going for a classic early Ellie's here. No lava boost. Ooh, nice adjustment there. The Goomba is trying to foil his plan, but unable to foil it.
We could see him go for the 1-up box here on the platform, and then just go for the second cycle.
Oh wow,
that's the plan. Well, the thing is, he gets to do the, you know, the best ending now without having to worry about it. I'm not sure if, you know, the amount of time to grab that 1-up is necessarily optimal.
Puncay having a hard time.
Yeah, it's not rabbit season for him.
Shansss had a beautiful punch grab, but Puncay spending a little bit more time chasing that bunny around. Man, I honestly know it's a little early to say, but I would not be surprised if we go to a game 2 situation. For those unaware, Puncay is in the winner's side of the bracket, so he only needs to win 1. But Shansss is on the loser's side, so he needs to win 1 to reset the bracket, and then another if he wants to take the fat W. Puncay with a nice clip.
That'd be a huge W, taking 2 in a row off of puncayshun. You know, widely
Yeah.
considered one of the most consistent Super Mario 64 players at a high level.
Yeah, he's been killing it. Especially in bingo. I didn't think he'd be so powerful. I mean, Puncay before these tournaments was not really into bingo at all, but has been. Oh, Shansss not able to get to grab. Pretty much a guaranteed grab, but sometimes if you move right away after the punch, you'll cancel your grab, and that is not enough power.
You're gonna have to wait for Bowser to get it out of the corner.
Shansss. Oh, this is so uncomfortable.
Oh, he's got him.
Oh,
he's got him. He's got him.
goodness. That's so
That
scary.
was pretty clutch.
Front sub for Puncay.
Oh, nobody falls off the side. He did the exact same thing in the 70-star match. You know, just the other day. Puncayshun. I don't know. I guess Trouble's on this star.
Yeah, troubles for sure. Both players spilling a bit of spaghetti there, feeding the commentators. You know, it's a tough job. You got to keep your carbs up. So I will be sucking on that spaghetti. Very, very thankful for that. Shansss back
Extra
in Fire
one-ups.
Seas. Yeah, needs some
you
one-ups.
can grab a really nice 2 here before exiting. Shansss, very smart player. I feel like it's a very good strategy, and not many people do it. Shansss struggling with his castle movement. Where's he going?
Yeah, where is he going?
Vanish Cap.
Oh, yep, he'll need that for, well, he doesn't need it for 100 coin star in Snowman's Land, but that does help quite a bit, and it's a good castle secret star. I mean, he already avoided metal cap, so what else? What could he skip? I feel like he might skip the wing cap.
He's gonna get everything. He already got wing cap reds.
Oh, sorry, the cloud stage.
Stage?
In the tip top of the tower.
I
feel like that's a super long secret star.
Wait, in 12 castle secret stars, you get to skip 3. Well, 3 because there's 15.
Yeah, 3.
But 2 if you discount the MIPS. Yeah. I think he'll probably skip cloud stage. It's a pretty long one.
Might be skipping vanish. Yep. No. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Definitely a good move.
Now he doesn't really have to worry about lives anymore. 26 this early in. That's some sauce.
Yeah, and honestly, I hope he doesn't go back into Vanish Cap to get more, because he really doesn't need to. Because he's got 2 more 100 coins at least that he's doing. And so many 1-ups in bits. He's in a great position with those lives. He's kind of dominating this board right now.
The Fire Sea re-entrance actually, for the 1-up farming, actually was unnecessary. I mean, he wanted to exit stage, but I guess he didn't really need those 1-ups. He's covered for some deaths, though.
So how many cannons does Shansss have?
He definitely has the Bob-omb Battlefield cannon. I don't know if he has anything else. He might have grabbed the Shifting Sandland cannon. I wasn't keeping track. But since he has to grab 1 star from each stage anyway, all of the upstairs cannons are really good.
They are. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he grabs this Wet Dry World one. Definitely want to get the Tiny Huge Island. Definitely want Snowman's Land.
Oh yeah, he's definitely
not
grabbing the cannon. And then we'll probably see the trick to get the Shocking Aerolifts box right after.
Yeah, that would be the play. This is the play right here, but can he do it? We've seen players honestly lose minutes to this strat, which is absurd, but
yeah, that's pretty crazy to think about. This looks good.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
Super saucy. Mario's feet, you know, not quite touching the star. Shansss will have to swim a little bit, but no big deal.
Yeah.
And we're upstairs at the same time.
Pretty much. Punkay's up here now. Who's got a bigger workload? Punkay's still not marking that eye in the secret room in Big Blue's haunt. I wonder if he's noticed, or maybe he isn't actually looking at column 2, but pretty sure that would be wise choice.
It's hard to say who has the bigger load. I mean, puncayshun has to do All Stars and Wet Dry World. That's pretty long. He also has to, you know, touch every stage still, get 1 star from each. But I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, Shansss has a lot more medium length stuff, I would say. You know, he has the 100 coin in Snowman's Land, and, you know, TikTok Clock All Stars, definitely shorter than Wet Dry World, but pretty long as well, at least 4 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, just based off my knowledge, I would say that Shansss has a smaller load. I mean, he's just going to be visiting these things. The only thing he has is All Stars and TikTok Clock, and 100 coin star in Snowman's Land, which will also help to get those 1 stars each from a stage. He's looking really good. This
He
might.
is looking good.
I don't want to jump the gun and say that this is going to be the fastest triple bingo time, but it's definitely looking like a sub 40, which is a very impressive time.
Shansss counting the castle secrets. I guess it's a good move. You don't want to get, DQ'd for not having them.
Yeah,
I guess he's only going to be grabbing the top floor toad now. I don't see the cloud stage coming out.
Yeah, definitely not. And also going for that Bits Red Coin Star, which is going to help with column 5. Like he's got the sauce, man. He's looking good.
Both of their combos just seem so good. Both puncayshun and Shansss, picking out some really strong ones. What do you think? The star by the slide here for Shansss?
Yep. Ooh, I like this.
Ooh,
I like
my
this a
gosh,
lot.
this is creative. Oh no,
That's a big fall.
not much time.
I like the idea.
So you can just take the breeze.
Yeah, and here's the one up,
That
so I
was
guess it's
so
not the end of the world.
That was so creative though.
Yeah, that would have been sick. Didn't get the triple jump he was looking for on the slope, but it's all good in the hood. He's in and out, and now he's going to spend a short time here in Snowman's Land, and then he's up to Tippy for All Stars and TikTok Clock, a quick star and Rainbow Ride, and he's set, man. Now, I mean, All Stars and TikTok Clock could go horribly wrong.
It
totally
could.
can. It's a very hard stage, very technical, very easy to fall down and lose a lot of time or even die, which would also lose a lot of time. What do you got for the 100?
Interestingly enough, we saw puncayshun lose the 120 star grand finals to Cheese because of TikTok Clock 100 coin, and then we saw Cheese lose the 70 star match versus puncayshun to TikTok Clock 100 coin.
Oh, Shansss is in the snow, taking the
Bebop Bandit.
getting pushed. Yeah, flashbacks. Hopefully, Bebop Bandit is not in the chat. This might be a little bit traumatic for him.
Gonna grab this extra coin, maybe? No, Shansss not opting for it. Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's hard to get
trouble getting into the igloo.
So definitely gonna pick up this cannon. Pretty much a free cannon.
Yeah, free in the sense that there's no cutscene when you're done talking to the little Bob-omb here.
Yeah. For those unaware, that does open the cannons outside. So now he's at his 5, and that's all he needs for cannons. He's done there. 2 more secrets, and the rest of his goals, and he's looking good, man. He's looking good. Puncay working through this Wet Dry World 100, looking really nice. Making the plays.
Yeah, he's got all the long stuff over with already, which is really good.
Yeah, I mean, Puncay's not looking too bad at all either. He's also got some really nice combos. Super quick goals left there in row 2. Top floor Toad Star and Bits Red Coin Star are going to be not a big problem. He does have 100 Coin Star in Tiny Huge Island and still needs to visit all the stages to get 1 star.
Yeah. Shansss is actually looking a lot stronger in areas of the game that I was not sure he was good at. Like, he's doing a lot of 120 star specific things, which I didn't necessarily know were his strength because I don't think we've seen a whole lot of it in the Triple Bingo tournament. But yeah, looking very solid.
Oh, that he did not get a single
luck.
one of those coins, I don't think. Oh, you got one. Oh, the RNG.
Snowman.
Uh-oh.
No, he's this is scary,
Okay.
but I think he's fine.
Oh, ledge grab for Puncay, taking a fall. He's got to do the triple jump wall kick back up.
Didn't we see him struggle with this in the past? In a previous race, he fell down there.
I'm not sure. Puncay's actually pretty good at that strat, so I'm surprised that he missed the booty clip. Going for that extra time save.
All right, Shansss, he's heading into the tippy top of the castle here. Gonna have to BLJ to clip through the door. Does not have the 50 stars normally required, and that was instant gratification. And the clock is frozen at the perfect time. Shansss barely having to wait at all. Things kind of going his way. Let's see if he can nab himself a 100 coin. Mario Cam C down, interesting start. I'm guessing it's kind of a keyboard thing.
Yeah, definitely have to do some. I mean, you have very little angles to work with on a keyboard. That's the main disadvantage.
Oh no, that's
big bomb.
bad! He's gonna have to do a triple jump wall kick to get back up here off the box. It looked like he was prepping a side flip.
Shansss dropping the ball a bit. I mean, if this is what he's already looking like at the beginning of TikTok Clock, starting on the wrong foot, I can't imagine that the rest of it's going to go smooth sailing, and this could be big for Puncay because he's approaching.
Oh no! Yeah, I mean, it was a side flip that he almost missed one of the blues. It looked like it disappeared. Maybe the box was starting to run out because of the ledge grab.
Ooh, Puncay having some problems though with secrets. Everybody, once again, synchronized spaghetti spillage. That's what the technical term for what's going on here. It's a very strange phenomenon. One player starts messing up and the other player immediately also starts messing up. Hard to explain. Definitely beautiful though. But Shansss wrapping up that 100.
So do you think Puncay must need 2 stars from TikTok Clock? I guess would probably be the play since it's, you know, got some really fast ones.
Yeah.
He might need 2 from a couple other stages as well. Failed breezeless.
Very hard trick. Shout out to Puncay for going for it, but pretty much never going to be 100% consistent, I feel like. Like, you're always going to eventually mess that trick up. It's just so hard.
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised he didn't do like a Telltale Mountain Cannon or anything. He has Vanish Cap. He can do the Vanish Cap cannon and...
Oh no! Shansss! Oh my goodness, if this continues to happen, we're gonna have some big problems, ladies and gentlemen. Shansss definitely, I think, has the driver's wheel in his hands, but he's slowly losing grip. Might be falling asleep at the wheel, quite literally.
Wait, puncayshun, he's working on 100 coin in Snowman's Land?
Maybe I misread what he's going for, but I really felt good about row 2, column 4, column 2.
I guess he's doing row 4. Yeah. Wait. That's so weird. I feel like 100 coin in Tiny Huge Island would put him in a better spot than this, right?
Yeah.
If he did column 2, I feel like, yeah. I don't really understand the move here from puncayshun.
He might honestly be having a brain fart because this does not make a whole lot of sense.
No,
if he's doing this, that is also an All-Stars and TikTok Clock for him, which is...
It does not even kind of match how he's been playing.
I'm confused. I'm very confused.
Yeah, he might have lost this race to just a brain fart or something. I don't really get it because he got the eye in the secret room in Big Boo's haunt, didn't he? And then he just decided to not mark it, and I guess he lost track of where he was on his own card.
I'm losing track of where he is right now because this snow is sort of blinding me, but yeah, he's definitely not a Tiny Huge Island from what I can gather. And another fall for Shansss. Oh my goodness. I swear Puncay would take this.
Need a 1-up.
Yeah. Oh
he can
my
grab a bunch
goodness,
in the
man.
sky.
What is happening? All right, Puncay, what's the play? Please take us through your...
Yeah, what's the thought process?
journey.
Was he just going for 2 stars in Snowman's Land and flexing with the 100 coin?
I mean, column 4 is definitely on the table. Row 2 is certainly looking like it as well, but definitely not column 5. And the only other thing that would be going for is row 4, but
I guess column 2 isn't. I guess column 2 is not happening then.
Well, yeah, that's right. All right, where's this man going?
He's gonna have to do All-Stars and TikTok Clock. Shansss is almost certainly in a better position, especially considering, you know, they both have to do Bowser in the Sky Reds.
That was a huge plot twist, if I've ever seen one. Honestly, you know what I'm thinking might have happened is Puncay just completely booty slide.
Both players really struggling on the you know, the time moving triple jump wall kick, and puncayshun's dead.
Man, I think, okay, this is my hot take. I think Puncay he obviously did eye to eye in the secret room in Big Boo's haunt, but he didn't mark the goal. And maybe, I mean, there's so much thinking going on. Your brain's in overdrive. He might have just been like, oh, maybe I didn't get that star, and he just completely forgot and was like, well, all right, I can't do column 2. I'm not going back to Big Boo's haunt. I got to do row 4.
That's so crazy. If this if that's what happened, then that's, oh man, if Puncay realizes it after the race, that could be like a huge a lot of a lot of damage to his mentality and his confidence, especially considering that he had that one game cushion versus Shansss, so he thought, you know, I have a really good chance to win this. But oh, Puncay with the block, trying to do the optimized dive after the second wall kick.
That's a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage. He's really struggling on TikTok Hawk 100 coin.
We're getting reports from the GSA headquarters in based out of someplace or somewhere. We've done diddly done it. 1 million channel views. Shout out to everybody watching. It has been an incredible journey thus far, and we will continue to have an incredible journey. Thank you for joining us and continuing to enjoy the content. We've been having a blast. So thank you very much. Shansss, BLJ up. He's in a great position. But honestly, no BLJs happening, and there we go.
Yeah, the first one was perfect, and then the second one, you know, a little bit sloppy. Luckily, he has, you know, you would think, oh man, he has to do red coins. That's rip. You could screw up more things because it's longer, but honestly, red coins aren't as scary as no red coins. You don't have to do the really hard triple jump wall kick up. You just, you know, if you're used to reds, it's not really a big deal.
Yeah. And he just needs to pick up 1 life on top of this red coin star, and he is good to go.
Probably the one right before the pipe.
Yep. I would definitely opt for that one as well. He could get one of these on the blocks. That could be a solid move too. But honestly, there it is.
Oh,
that
curve was so nice. I thought he was gonna stop to get it.
Oh, no triple jump though. All right, so it's. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's pretty much looking like it's in Shan's hands, and we'll be going for a bracket reset, which means
he'd have to get Goomba'd or dive off and die.
Yeah. Oh, that Goomba looking a little menacing, but not quite menacing enough. And there it is. He has marked all the goals, and it is now time to toss Bowser. That's got to be scary. I wonder if Puncay is looking at the board and he just sees Shansss fill up 3 goals right on top of each other. But it's a go.
Shansss. Yeah, let's see what he can do with these Bowser throws. Can get himself a nice, you know, low to mid 43.
Yeah, not too shabby. We've seen a lot better, seen a lot worse, but honestly, at the end of the day, it comes down to the card.
I feel like he did well for the card. I think that he chose some really nice goals besides TikTok Hawk going a little bit nuts. Didn't see much in the way of major mistakes from him. Is that gonna hit? I think that's barely missed.
All right, one more toss for Shansss, and he is bringing it back, putting Puncay and Shansss on an even playing field. There it is. Game
bracket
1.
reset.
Insane.
Wow.
And Shansss wasn't even sounding that confident. He came in the call. He's like, man, I don't know. I think I'm going to – I don't remember exactly what he said, but it's along the lines of he's going to get bopped, you know. But Shansss doing the bopping here in game 1, I mean, that's only one more game, and he'll have the W. It's fierce. Yeah, Puncay does have so many stars. 50 stars for Puncay. I don't know if I've seen that many stars in a triple bingo before.
I think it just goes back to him getting caught up in row 4 when I think
And
he should have been doing column 2.
Oh, Puncay.
That's a lot of star power here, and then he needs one more in Sky. This would have been a 52-star triple bingo.
Yeah, that's got to be the most I've seen.
He's like a triple bingo where he would finish in about the same time as his 70-star PB.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be asking Puncay about what happened. I think we're all confused, wondering where did it all go wrong. Mark your goals, ladies and gentlemen. That's the lesson here. I really think that's what it stems from, but I could be wrong. Maybe that was Puncay's plan the whole time. Right in the hole. Here we go. Okay, wrapping up this triple bingo. We'll be getting on to a game 2 here shortly.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, man? How do you think Puncay's going to be feeling after this?
I don't know. I feel like this could be. It kind of depends on what went on in his mind with the row 4. It depends on what happened, right? Did he just think he forgot the eye in the secret room and then switched to row 4 last second? Or I don't know. It's hard to say. It could be nothing, or it could be like really damaging as well. I think that at the very least, though, he will be more nervous because he doesn't have the 1-game cushion anymore. But Shansss didn't expect to do well either. He didn't think that he would be this far in the tournament, and especially now that he's 1 game away from winning, we'll probably see more nerves from him as well.
Puncay might just be cursed. Able to make it to grand finals 100% of the time, but so far has not taken a first place finish in the GSA tournaments. Will he continue his legacy of 2nd place, or will he break the curse here in game 2?
Yeah,
Shansss,
we'll
the keyboard warrior. But even Puncay laughing about it in the DM. 52 stars. That's absurd. Saying himself, yeah, that's definitely absurd. 46-55, very weak for Puncay's standards, especially with a card like this. But we'll just have to see if he cleans it up next game. Fresh mindset. I mean, it's really about how you bounce back from here. It's in the past. It happened. It's time.
Also, we've had the triple bingo tournament going on, but we have never had back-to-back triple bingos, and that could be kind of rough. You expend so much mental energy trying to pick your 3 lines and routing them all out as you play. It turns more into endurance on the 2nd game than a sprint, I think, really. It's pretty hard to stay focused and stay attentive for that long.
Yeah, you gotta have the ability to not expend all of yourself in 1 game, and I hope Puncay didn't expend all of himself. It certainly didn't look like he did. So I think his brain is okay. The brain cells still fully functional, and Shansss over here just looking menacing. Keyboard king, some might say. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm as a commentator, you want to remain unbiased, but it's hard. Honestly, I wouldn't say I'm unbiased, because on one hand, I want Puncay to get a W because he's had so many grand final placements, but at the same time, Shansss taking out Puncay would be sort of poetic. I mean, Puncay, if we take a look at the bracket, he has gone through undefeated so far in the triple bingo tournament. It started in round 1, taking out Cheese. Round 2, taking out J-Mill Gaming. Round 3, taking out Liam Kings, who has proven to also be a very strong racer and pretty strong bingo player. And he actually took out Shansss in the winners final. But Shansss, maybe a little bit salty, coming back for the salty run back. He's got something to say. It's a game 2 situation, and it's going to be starting here in a moment.
It's really important to touch on that Shansss had the game against Puncay. He was ahead of him at the end. And then, he just had an unfortunate accident, and Puncay managed to steal the win away from him. Shansss actually would have gotten a 38 in triple bingo. The best time is a 39 in the tournament. And Shansss still got a 39 despite losing to puncayshun. So, he's scary, especially now in a game 2. I think, Puncay could have a lot of nerves now. But we're going to get that card revealed now that we are going again. And I guess everyone just reset your mindset, because we're doing it all over again. I'm gonna have to look at another card. Do you see anything you like? I see All Stars and Rainbow right at the bottom left corner, so I basically throw out that diagonal, throw out that column, throw out that row.
Get it out of there. I'm looking at top left, bottom right, column 4, and maybe column 5, or I'm not sure on the third one.
I see
But I
row
definitely
2,
like. Yeah.
and it seems super good for triple bingo. What do you think about that? Just row 2. It just works with everything.
Yeah, I mean, for 100 coin stars, you're pretty much bound to find yourself grabbing 100 coin stars. Shansss dropping Lakitu skip here at the beginning of game 2. Oh, puncay, though, huge pound, plopping it down right in the castle. Bowser probably not going to be too happy about that, denting his carpet. Honestly, why doesn't he leave an impact? I feel like there should be some sort of imprint of some cheeks on the floor, personally. It just looks so devastating.
I don't know. When you ground pound your carpet, does it leave a mark?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Both players going for bot. Commentator dying once again live on the mic.
It's winter now in Minnesota. Oh, Shan's going for red coins.
Let's go.
Nice
He's
bounce
got
up.
something.
You know, we haven't seen the wing capless red coins work out very well for most players.
I've never
but
seen
Shan's is not most players.
He's not. Definitely not. Going against the grain in many different ways. But here he comes. What's the plan?
Triple jump up to the ledge.
Yeah.
He's gonna do the Poverty Island hop here from the top. Let's see if he can make it work.
Nice.
That looks good. Yeah, this is gonna pay off for him. This is interesting. I don't know. We also haven't seen this in triple bingo, have we?
No, I've honestly never seen somebody do this. This is very exciting. So if we take a look at the board, right, we've got red coin star and BOB at the bottom of column 4. Shan's struggling at the very end here on just a simple wall kick.
Wow,
okay.
Shan's marking 3 goals and then unmarking them. Flexing on
Yeah.
puncayshun, getting in his head early.
Yeah, playing some mind games here on the board. Shan's wrapping up that red coin star and BOB. So could be going for column 4, could be going for row 5, but I hope not. All Stars and Rainbow Ride in row 5, and All Stars and Hazy Maze Cave with 30 lives. It's just, that's a yikes. Okay, addicted to ground pounding so far.
He got the red coin star and then he left.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what was Puncay's plan there going for the Bomb King. Is that anywhere on the board? I don't see anything relating to Bomb King.
9 cannons. Did he grab a cannon?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I was. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, Shan's flexing again. Wait, yeah, he doesn't. He definitely doesn't have All Stars and Womps. He was sitting on that one for like 10 seconds. He's going crazy.
I mean, maybe he did. I don't know. He could be really fast. Could be utilizing some crazy strats. It's hard to say. But Puncay working on Womps 100. This is nice. There's a 100 coin star in Womps, and there's also that 4 100 coin stars. You know,
There's also All Stars and Womps as well.
Yeah.
I think that row 1 by itself actually like plays pretty well with row 2. Like row 1 and row 2 together is actually pretty powerful. Even though they don't intersect, all of the goals themselves just work great together.
Yeah. It's interesting because you have to have the eyes. I mean, obviously, you want to gravitate towards combining goals, like literally, you know, mixing a goal in 2 different directions or whatever. But sometimes, like you said, going for a goal in one row will automatically net you a goal in another row. You gotta be aware. Shan's heading over to Jolly Roger Bay, grabbed a couple stars in Womps. He's moving on. Ooh, Puncay dancing on the tree, providing some hot moves for us. And what is Shan's?
Jolly Roger Bay 100 coin. It seems to be.
Yeah, and this is interesting. This is definitely a bingo exclusive right here.
Yes, because the ship isn't there. He can't grab the red coin star.
Yeah, and he is really struggling with this swimming. You basically need to get every single coin you can because there's only, I think, 104 coins in Jolly Roger Bay. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And you skip, 4 of them by not grabbing the 2 red coins.
Oh, clapped by the clam. Unfortunate. Puncay also in Jolly Roger Bay, players on each other's hind ends. What is Puncay's play? There is 4 stars in Jolly Roger Bay and Dire Dire Doc's
There
goal.
is.
And there is also 6 stars in Dire Dire Doc's goal. You got 100 coin star in Jolly Roger Bay. I think it would be a travesty to not find a way to combine all those goals together. Ooh, and a nice red get from Shansss. Now typically the ship would be there, but
the thing is with puncayshun, the trend that I've noticed from him is whenever he's doing, or whenever he does a triple bingo, he always looks for the combination goals in one tile. So like 4 stars JRB and DDD, or 4 stars in BOB, CCM, something like that. And he tries to make that work with all of his other goals, it seems like. You know, he did it in the last match, the 4 stars in Shifting Sandland, Hazy Maze Cave. Shansss did not opt for something like that. So I think that, you know, puncayshun, he just thinks that those goals tend to just do really well in triple bingo, and they do. But I think that, you know, with any goal, individually they do have their limit. I think that, you know, in each card there's definitely exceptions to the rule. So we'll see if it's, you know, that case where it's broken or if it's not.
And Shansss is not looking prepared here. Doing a lot of backtracking. He's got 98 coins, but he needs to go back and find another red somewhere. A rogue red coin has escaped him. He's just not looking very comfortable at all. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, what the? Hold on a second.
And then he's going in the ship, like Toast Rider.
Oh my goodness.
And then he's gonna do 4 stars here.
Wow. Okay,
yeah.
Commentator jumping
You got a little lost. This is the technology that we saw in Losers Finals. Actually, Shansss versus Toast Rider might have downloaded him after that.
Yeah, Shansss eating him right up. I mean, he is a piece of toast, apparently. So, a good munch, but oh, no grab on the chest there. Puncay working on his 100. Little different strategy here. I wonder which one actually ends up being faster. I really like what Shansss is doing here.
If I had to guess, you know, the 100 coin with ship is faster, though Shansss, his 100 coin was not executed, you know, very well. So puncayshun must have gained time.
Yeah, I think that's largely in part to Shansss. He got hit by like every single clam. A lot of inoptimal swimming. Definitely not looking too cozy in Jolly Roger Bay, but here we go.
The frame walking, though, it's so nice to see.
The keyboard exclusive. Shansss coming out, looking like a robot as he climbs this pole.
He's never like failed that either in any of the bingo races I've seen. He always goes for it and he never fails it.
Yeah, and it looks like it's not that hard, but you definitely have to have the right angle, and it's a little more complicated than it looks. But Shansss figuring it out. He's got 1 more star to do here, and he's got his 4 from Jolly Roger Bay.
Jetstream, if I had to guess.
It definitely looks like top left. Oh no!
puncayshun missed cannon shot. He's gonna have to do, you know, the eel star as a backup, and that's actually really rough. Oh, I guess he's gonna do the cave.
Yeah, I think that's the right move.
That's actually really rough, because if he's only doing 4 stars here, he actually ate a whole bunch of time loss in comparison to 120 star. Because 120 star, you have to grab all the stars anyway, so you only lose like a second missing the shot. But this means that he has to eat like a really long star as opposed to a really short one. You know, if he only needs 4 stars, then he would just leave after this.
Yeah, definitely eating that star up. I wonder if he'll need a napkin. Looks to have some star bits on his mouth. But might like it.
Super safe 100 coin here, going for that half cycle movement. Yeah, puncayshun did indeed lose all of that time from the cannon shot. Oh no, Shansss, a little bit of difficulty following up here. I think he can still make half cycle, maybe. And he can just do it like his normal cycle, but just 1 cycle late.
So, I think Shansss is opting for top left, bottom right in column 4, and I'm wondering what he's looking at for the third goal, you know, combo, because I don't really see a solid pick.
Row 2 actually plays decently well considering all the 100 points he's doing. Yep. And he's got the 4 stars in JRB DDD crossover, 3 stars from 8 stages, and triple bingo isn't really a big deal, especially considering all of those 100 points that he's getting. And Yeah, I mean, I in the secret room, it requires Vanish Cap, but I don't see much difficulty with that. And then he can also grab the collect the cap star and Dar Dar Docks as well with that Vanish Cap.
Yeah,
And
no, I
also
think that's actually solid.
Yeah,
That is super solid. Would not be surprised to see him ending up going for that. And I'm wondering what Puncay's plan is. So far, they've been somewhat similar, but Puncay did not grab a red coin star and Bob on Battlefield. He grabbed Bomb King, which I'm still wondering what exactly he was going for there.
I thought a
Super
cannon.
fun star.
I thought a cannon, but I'm not sure. I think that he's doing row 1 with column 4. It seems to be, at least. I don't know. All Stars and Rainbow Ride. I can't see him doing column 1. So he's either doing top left bottom right or row 1 with 100 coin star and Jolly Roger Bay. He could be doing top left bottom right. I mean, he did do a really solid Hazy Maze Cave. He could be feeling like he wants to play to his strengths today. I guess we'll have to just kind of wait and find out. Puncayshun only grabbing the wing cap and then just piecing out here. Could be looking at the 4 stars and BOB CCM here, perhaps. That could be the goal.
Okay, and here it is, grabbing that cannon. So he definitely is interested in some cannons. You know, there is 6 stars on Rainbow Ride, so it makes All Stars and Rainbow Ride a little bit less of a bop.
Oh, 100 coin in Bob on Battlefield. So he could be looking at a 4 100 coin stars and also be working on 4 stars and Bob on Battlefield at the same time. Puncayshun with the big bonk. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the small Koopa here for the 5 coins, so he's gonna have to do some, you know, creative routing.
This is some creative routing for sure. Getting bopped by the Chain Chomp as he gets those 5 coins from the pole. Now Shansss is back in Bob on Battlefield. Might be looking at a row 4.
It's possible. He does have the 100 coin done in Womp's Fortress. I'm not sure. He could be doing 3 stars from 8 stages as well.
Oh, yep.
And then, you know, he just came back for a couple more. Seems to be the case. I think he's just going to grab the island sky jump star here and then leave. And this would be his 3rd star. If he goes back in, then it's, you know, something a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it seems like row 2.
It seems like he got his ideas all figured out in Jolly Roger Bay, because he had went to Bob on Battlefield, he had went to Womps, but did not grab 3 stars from either. So if he heads out, there it is. Yeah.
It seems to be a row 2 strategy here, and I can really get behind it. I feel like row 2 just works so well with the triple bingo card that it's in front of us. The 4 100 coin stars, the 4 stars JRB DDD, the 3 stars from 8. It's just so versatile.
Now he has All Stars and Wops marked. Did he actually get All Stars and Wops? He must have.
I think he must have.
But I'm wondering what exactly he's going for there. Could have a different goal in mind than top left bottom right and column 4. Maybe a top left bottom right.
Well, a row 1 is actually pretty strong. Row 1, column 4, maybe a row 2. All of those together are pretty good. I don't think that either of the diagonals are very strong on this card.
Yeah, you definitely have to find the synergy. 6 stars and Dar Dar Docks is a bit of a bop, but if you get that synergy from 4 stars each, Jolly Roger Bay and Dar Dar Docks, not too bad. Puncay heading to Vanish Cap. So Vanish Cap, let's look at the goals that you need Vanish Cap for here. All Stars and Snowmans.
100 coin and Snowmans. 6 stars and Dar Dar Docks, you can get some utility out of it. Eye in the Secret Room and Big Boots Haunt, it's required.
Yep.
6 stars in Wet Dry World, it can do some stuff there, but it's not really required or suggested. I think that, yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, that checks out. Grabbing the secret star here as well. We might be, I mean, what would make the most sense is a row 3 from Puncay. He's got 10 lives. All Stars of Snowman's. He opened the Bob on Battlefield cannon, which you wouldn't be going for open 3 cannons with that. So I think row 3's on the table. And maybe row 1 and maybe column 4. A little early to say, but could be a possibility.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit to know what Puncay's up to right now. Shansss has pretty much telegraphed what he's up to, though.
Okay, quitting on out. Not getting more lives there.
Big Bouton, he's going for the eye in the secret room, probably. Hopefully he marks it this time.
Yeah, that would definitely be helpful. Shan's grabbing some quick ones. I definitely am leaning towards the 3 stars from 8 stages for Shan's. Makes the most sense.
How many did he just grab in Shifting Sandland? Only 2, I think.
Yeah. That's well, there is at least 2 stars from 10 stages. So row 1,
Yeah.
maybe.
What was the point of the Bob on Battlefield re-entry for the 3rd star?
Yeah. Could have been getting lost. I mean, when you are doing triple bingo, there's a lot to keep track of. Nice triple jump box from Shan's. Yeah, I want to call row 1, top left, bottom right, column 4 for Shan's. I think that's the play, and there's a lot of mixing going on there, which is pretty nice.
We'll see in Hazy Maze Cave what he's up to. He'd go for 100 coin here if he's doing All Stars in Hazy Maze Cave. I feel like we're probably not seeing a top left, bottom right, at least personally, but we'll know for sure soon. Puncayshun, he is going for All Stars here. Yeah, I thought so. He did execute, almost perfectly in Hazy Maze Cave last race, so he's probably banking on, doing well again this time. But he still has a lot of hard stuff to do. The 100 coin end, if he goes for the BLJ again, can be screwed up very easily. Very nice. That's the hardest part of the 100 coin for sure.
Yeah, huge advantage that Puncay has. I mean, he's dominant in 120 stars, so he's got a very good handle. And that's definitely a restriction for some players. You look at a card, you're like, I'm not too good in that level. But Puncay, very well-rounded, pretty much can look at the card and just pick what, in theory, he thinks is best. Shan's going back to Shifting Sandland. Interesting.
I think he's going back here for his 3rd star. Because he forgot it. He's gonna do Pillarless. Medium bomb. Oh yeah, he loses it. Probably just gonna go for the shell. Nice and simple.
Shell?
It doesn't lose much time. It's about 15 seconds.
What the shell, man? Haven't seen this in a hot minute. Shan's is shell shredding, making moves. So then that would mean maybe a row 1, row 2, column 4, which I think is what you were suggesting earlier.
Yeah, I think it just makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's definitely a solid combo. There's so much going on there. A lot of combined.
Oh yeah, sorry for interrupting. The thing is with triple bingos, I feel like people get too concerned about making sure you have 1 column, 1 row, 1 diagonal, so that you get the least amount of goals possible. But sometimes doing 2 rows or 2 columns makes your combo just so much better. And I think that row 1 and row 2 are actually really, really good together.
Yeah, I agree. It is pretty hot, pretty spicy, pretty saucy. Oh, no wall kick for Shan. 2nd try, clipping on through.
Backflip.
So he could go for Vanish Cap, but I don't think he will. Nothing is begging for it with that combo.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. It could save him time, I suppose. I guess it would technically net him time lost, but he could do it as one of his castle secrets too. So I mean, it probably isn't bad to get. Has Puncay done Toxic Maze yet? I don't think he has.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. And Puncay, you know, got the beautiful BLJ last game, wants to flex again, make sure that we know how big his muscles are. They're pretty big, but once he does that BLJ, it's just like they double in size. Yeah. Meaty boy.
He's going for Toxic
Wow.
Maze clip. Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
wonder why he decided to drop it. He did it perfectly last race. Perhaps because, you know, he lost game 1. He's feeling like he doesn't want to have as much risk in this game.
That's a good point. Playing less dangerously, just wanting the consistency. Because I'm sure Puncay is confident in his abilities to execute better than Shansss, just from a gameplay perspective. So I don't think he really needs to bother with that. But Shansss here going for these rings. That's a pretty nice angle. He should be Gucci.
Yeah, and he gets to do it with the sub still here. Doesn't have to really worry about the lag. Saves a little bit of time in castle movement and re-entering Dire Docks.
That emulator advantage going to be playing a nice role here for Shansss. Puncay's got 4 100 coin stars under his belt already. That's almost a little bit alarming. I feel like he might grab more, but I could be wrong about that. That could be the last one he needs.
Yeah, it's possible that the timing wasn't the best on it. If he's doing a column 4, then he definitely has more 100 coins to do. What else would he be doing with Red Coin Star in Bob on Battlefield? Maybe row 5, but All Stars and Rainbow Ride is pretty weak. Unless he's also doing row 1. 6 stars with All Stars is not so bad.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping a strong poker face. 22 minutes in.
Hard to read. He was hard to read last game, too.
Yeah. We thought we had him tracked down. We thought he had him pinned, but turned out that we, in fact, did not.
Yeah, Puncay's psyching us out. Chan's working on that 100 coin. We'll be seeing it with red coins here. The advantage of having Vanish Cap and doing 6 stars in Dire Dogs is that you can grab 100 coin with the sub-star.
Yep.
That is not the case here. Shansss will just be doing the regular 100 coin we normally see. Puncay marking down Hazy Maze Cave All Stars. That was fairly quick. I didn't see many big mistakes at all. Which is really good. 100 coin can be really tough.
Yeah, it can be a big bopper, but Puncay bopping it. Heading on to Dire Docks, and he's getting some goals filled out.
Shansss missed kick, but he manages to get up the slope. I think maybe. Never mind.
Red alert. Jumping back up the sub, but it is just not happening for Shansss.
Normally, you know, we've seen a lot of players screw up the red coins here in the second half of 100 coin, but besides that one fall, Shansss has been doing pretty well so far. Let's see if he can get the triple jump dive. That's, you know, where a lot of dreams are lost. Very nice.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say Puncay's going for top left, bottom right, column 4, row 2, and maybe the cannons were just, you know, hindsight. He's like, you know what, actually,
I'm done.
I'm not going to bother with that one. Because I don't, I mean, there's some disconnects here.
Well, he got perhaps he got, you know, the Jolly Roger Bay cannon just for the cannon shot, and he got the Bob on Battlefield cannon just for the cannon shot as well. It's possible he just kind of got them for the utility of them rather than the goal itself.
Okay. I like that. That would make more sense.
I think that, you know, in hindsight, the Jolly Roger Bay cannon probably not worth it, as you know, Jetstream Star would have just been faster, I think, if you add in, you know, the 10 seconds it takes to open the cannon itself, but I think it's actually pretty close.
Ooh, nice side flip dive, Puncay, with the updated strategies here in Dire Dox 100. Gonna be picking up some time over Shansss for sure, and if he lands these reds up here, that's some great time
this can
save.
be huge for him. Yeah, that was
Shansss
super
making
solid.
plays.
Oh, Shansss going
second
straight
ring.
for the second ring. I mean, that might be a keyboard thing. It's hard to say. That kind of looked like it was normal for him.
Yeah, he went right for it, not even bothering with that first ring. For those unaware, the Manta rings can be very finicky, especially after the first 5. Ooh, nice scrap. Right on that blue coin. Puncay's got the sauce in Dire Dox 100, man.
He really does.
All right, baby, here we go. He's got a 6 stars of Dire Dox. Shansss will be heading upstairs after this Fire Sea. No reds.
Nope, doesn't need them. We'll just be going for the standard no red early Ellies. It's not that hard to make, but you know the mistakes do rack up pretty easily here. Cheeky speed kick. I really like that. Oh yeah, he's up. Very nice. Nice
Okay, as well.
The edge too.
Now, we'll see the differences here, perhaps. I don't know how much lag reduction Puncay is going to go for, but Shansss being on emulator does help him out quite a bit. Not needing to bother with any lag reduction camera angles. We'll see if Puncay's packing the heat. Yeah, moving just as fast.
They pretty much mirrored each other. Puncay did a triple jump dive, but Shansss did not. Is that a missed throw? Okay, barely hits for Shansss. I think if, you know, a couple pixels to the side, it would have been gone.
That was a close one. So Puncay, I think, has a little bit more work to do before he goes upstairs.
It feels like Shansss is a little bit ahead in terms of the card. It just seems to be that way. I mean, we do see a 3-star, you know, difference as well.
All right, here we go, baby. Row 2. Shansss needing that vanish cap for eye to eye in the secret room, and also it'll help out with 100 coin star in Snowman's land and a castle secret if he wants it. I don't think he's really been packing on the castle secret stars too hard, to be honest. I don't think he's got that many.
No, I don't think he might have grabbed wing cap reds.
Yep.
So if he grabs this one, it'd be 2, and then he can just kind of like grab some toads for 4, and then he has mips, which would be 5.
Did he get the MIP star? I did not catch that.
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'd hope so too. Red coins, definitely the plan here from Shansss. Will not be opting for the early elevator cycle, but we'll take a comfy normal.
Peepo comfy blanket here. Shansss wrapping up like a burrito. Right by the warm fire. Crackling, beautiful ASMR sound effects in the background. It's just peak relaxation here. Okay, popping these chests open.
Very nice. You know, pretty standard vanish cap reds from Shansss, but can be pretty hard to execute. So taking the standard is that's a win in a race. He even counted his castle secrets. It looked like he had 3.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. So he's
2
looking good.
toads, and he's solid.
So paying a visit here to Bob-omb house, Big Boo's house thing. Eye to eye in the secret room, and then that's about it for him downstairs. He'll be heading on up.
Heading up.
And he's still got quite a bit of work left. But going up at 30 minutes, not too shabby. I'm curious to see how many different stages he's gotten 2 stars from. Definitely done Hazy Maze Cave. He's done Shifting Sandland, Womps, Jolly Roger Bay, Bob-omb Battlefield. I don't think he's done CCM. Dire Dox. Got a little bit more to do.
Will he grab 2 more here? What do you think? Does he grab Haunted Books and then maybe Boo's Balcony?
Ooh.
He's already here. A lot of the time loss from Big Bhutan is just the cast movement itself, but since he's already here, he could kind of, you know, do that. Yeah, it's gonna be
That's
2 more.
plan. Oh, maybe taking a quick dip, rinsing himself off, feeling a little dirty.
It's possible. it could also be only one more because, 2 stars from 10 stages. And the boost balcony is kind of a longer one, roughly 30 seconds. And the stage re-entries for Big Boost Haunt are a lot of the time loss as well. Nice front flip from Shansss, but not grabbing him the star.
Yeah.
I could see him grabbing 2 here and then just leaving. Yeah, that makes sense. Everything else is pretty long in that stage. Ooh, puncay, marking 2 goals at once could be kind of scary for Shansss, and I think it's time for him to go upstairs as well.
Yeah, puncay's starting to take some dominance over this board. It was looking in Shansss' favor there for a bit, but as we head upstairs, things are changing around a bit. I mean, Secret Star on Tiny Huge Island and Mystery of the Monkey Cage, super quick stars for puncay. That'll wrap up his diagonal, and then after that, he doesn't have too much left to get the rest popping.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say who has the lead here. I kind of actually am leaning towards puncayshun, though.
Yeah, honestly, I really like Shansss' picks, but his execution has been kind of weak. What do you think?
It's kind of hard to say. I think that it would have been really good if he grabbed Vanish Cap for Dar Dogs.
Yeah.
And then he could have done the Substar with the 100 coin. Puncay 2 mistakes on secrets, but knowing both of the backups, very nice.
Yeah. That row 2 almost complete. Top left, bottom right, almost complete. He really doesn't have too much left.
Oh, bomb from Shansss.
Puncay kind of coming out of the left field. Blindsided Shansss.
Seems like it.
Little rude. Oh, but he's back in there. 3 stars from 8 stages. I'm not exactly sure how far he is on that. He could still have a bit more work to do. Telltale Mountain will definitely be one of those because you already need to get 2 stars, including the Monkey Cage.
Yeah,
Super
and then
fast.
that plus the Breeze stars, only like 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
Shansss only grabbed 2 from Tiny Huge Island, which is nice. I think that's a play because, the 3rd star takes about 20 seconds, and the rest of the stages at your disposal are fairly quick.
Mm-hmm. This one coming down to the wire, man. 6 stars on Rainbow
might.
Rides, super fast.
Okay,
Don't sleep on
Shansss
it.
not going for Telltale Mountain either. Snowman's Land, 100 coin, and then 2 more stars after that. Pretty easy. I mean, well, he'll do reds with that, and then he'll probably grab, like, Snowman's Head or the, no, probably Deep Freeze, actually. He saw 100 coin from him last race, could feel pretty warm doing it again.
Yeah, he's ready to go, fresh out of the oven. This is a nutty match right here. It's coming down to the wire. I also am sort of leaning on Puncay's side. It just feels like he's got a little bit less of a workload.
It definitely feels like it. It all kind of depends on, like, how much of the 3 stars from 8 stages does he have done right now.
Yeah.
And it's hard to grasp that, I suppose. I mean, we could count it all up, but that seems like a lot of work.
It's hard. Honestly, my brain is just mush. Like, there's a lot. I mean, especially as a runner, but also as a commentator, you got 2 separate people going for a bunch of different things. Trying to keep track of what they're doing can be very hard, especially just coming off of another triple bingo match. I just got my popcorn here, and I'm waiting to see who's really got it popping. Shansss making some good moves here in Snowman's Land on this 100. It's looking pretty hot. Puncay's going to be wrapping up his Telltale Mountain shortly.
Nice log wall kicks from puncayshun, no difficulty here. It'll be time to grab the star and then re-enter for the Monkey Cage.
Yeah, super nice RNG there for Shansss on the money bag.
Opts to grab all the Spindrift coins before grabbing the red. Not seen, super often when you miss, all 3 coins and they go back before grabbing the red, but seemed to work out pretty well.
Oh, okay, with the shameful kicks up the slope.
So Shansss, 6 stars on Rainbow Ride, it's gonna take a while. Not as long as you might think though. 6 stars is so much faster than 7 stars. It's insane because you can do 100 coin with either somewhere over the rainbow or with cruiser. Shansss struggling with deep freeze though.
And he's in there. Puncay getting that monkey star. And he needs one more. Well, I think one more secret and one more star here in Tulsa Mountain for another 3 stars from a stage. And then we'll have to see. Oh, wait, he's out of there. Maybe, did he already get Breezeless?
He might have.
Commentators asleep at the wheel. Everybody very upset. A lot of revolt going on in the chat. And we're back in Snowman's Land. My eyeballs just cannot take
clip
it.
for Shansss. Okay, yeah, he's in.
Okay.
We get the Toad. That'll be his last castle secret.
Oh, I got Puncay and Shansss mixed up. I was thinking Puncay had secrets.
Oh, Puncay does have secrets. He has column 4 as well.
I don't think so. I thought. Oh yeah. Yep. You're right. Commentator getting his whole life mixed up. Not sure who he is anymore. Identity crisis inbound.
So we'll probably see somewhere over the rainbow with 100 coin here for Shansss, if I had to guess. I really like Rainbow Ride 6 stars. Actually, I feel like it's really slept on in Bingo. People just associate Rainbow Ride with being really slow, but it's really just the Carpet Ride star that does that to you.
Yeah. You're pretty much locked on that thing for like a minute and a half. Unable to make any progress on the side.
Okay. Shansss, interesting movement at the end. It
Denied.
seems like he was kicking for the last red, but then he just kind of kicked onto the ground.
Yeah, Shansss doing whatever will work.
Did Puncay lose his shell?
I guess so.
I mean, it's working out.
I mean, yeah, honestly, for the position that he's in, it's not a huge deal. It's a much bigger deal to mess up with your shell if you're doing like all stars in Snowman's Land.
Yeah, he doesn't need
For example.
red coin. He could just do chill with the bully, but
Oh, he got the red. Wait, what is happening?
I don't know. He must
Commentators.
What he must have done is he must have had like 1 red left or something, and he got it just going the other way. I don't know. I got lost. I was watching Shansss do 100 coin.
Yeah. We gotta divvy up our resources. Oh my goodness, that cannon shot could have been
very
game
nice.
ending.
That was so close.
Yeah. That was like a pixel away from a bonk.
And dying at 95 coins in Rainbow Ride, that would have been definitely it for the race.
All right. Puncay has marked his at least 3 stars from 8 stages. He's definitely got
really?
the driver's seat. He's sitting
yeah.
down firmly.
Puncay's pretty much done. He's counting all the stages.
It's so important because once you finish, you can't go back. And if you finish and you didn't get all your goals done, then that is a DQ. And double checking
He's counting again, yeah.
Looking like Santa Claus. You gotta check it twice just to make
Can't
sure.
be naughty, man.
You definitely don't want to be naughty, especially for GSA. And an instant BLJ. He's in the
right
hole.
in the hole.
Chance still with some work here left to do. I mean, it's rough, man. It is rough. Okay, pulling out the strats, finding the hot combo, and really nice execution. I mean, you definitely got to bring that up as well. I think Shansss, especially in Jolly Roger Bay, had some rough movement and like some fails and dire docks.
Docks, yeah.
His goals weren't awful. It was just on top of the execution. It's rough. Definitely rough. But Puncay coming in to seal the deal, and this will be his first tournament win. If he lands these throws, he's in a great position. Gonna break the curse of not getting first and being in grand finals.
we call it a curse, but he's only been in one grand finals before this one that he lost, so it's not really a curse.
That's true. Commentator overhyping the curse. Puncay over correcting the
But
angle.
I don't know. If he keeps missing, it might be a curse.
Yeah, I think Shansss is about to pull it out right now. Puncay better watch his back. Okay, another throw. Here we go.
And that's a miss.
All right, here it is. Right here, Puncay is providing a rather large opening, but Shansss still with a lot of work left to do. Winding up, and he does
that barely hits, yeah. Okay.
GG. Puncayshun conquering in the Triple Bingo tournament, taking first place. Earning it. I gotta say, he definitely earned it. Did a lot of practice. Taking it very serious and ending with a 41-25. GG. No re.
Yeah, pretty solid tournament. Shansss and Puncay going back and forth between winners finals and grand finals was pretty nice to see as well. We're probably gonna want to make sure that we look at his, his file just to make sure he got everything. I think he scrolled through everything, but it was hard for me to notice it. Just before we declare the ultimate win, I think we should just see what's going on.
And Shansss is out here. Puncay in the call. What is up, man? Congratulations on the fat W.
Well, I'm like not entirely sure. I'm just like making sure I did everything. Like 100 coin at SL, I did that. I did JRB, DDD. I did JRB 100. I definitely got 4 100 coin stars.
Did you get an extra? Did you get an extra star in Snowman's Land after the 100 coin? Silence.
Didn't I'm pretty sure I got deep freeze.
You did? I think maybe you did.
Oh man, I actually don't know if I did.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried. Let me check. Let me check.
This is like a huge monkey ass. If I didn't get deep freeze, then
I'm checking.
That means I didn't do 8 stages and I lost.
Give me a sec.
I'm trying to remember.
Did you do it before or after the 100?
After. I'm pretty sure I did it.
Okay, I'm checking right now. I'm checking.
Please tell me I did it. If I didn't, then GG.
I'm watching. I'm watching the stream right now. And
Me too.
We just finished up the 100 plus reds. And this is course 10.
Okay, you re-enter. Okay, good.
If I didn't, then GG.
Yeah.
I'm watching the stream right now.
I'm pretty sure I got 8 stages. I did JRB, Womps Fortress. I got 3 from Womps, right? I'm almost positive. Yeah, I definitely got more. I got like 3.
You got like 4 in Womps.
Yeah, so I got Womps, I got JRB, I got Bomb on Battlefield. HMC, that's 4. DDD, that's 5. And then I got 3 in THI, that's 6. And then 3 in TTM.
Yeah, you got all 8.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I got everything and I won then.
And then you had 2 stars from 10 stages as well, right? No, you didn't. That was Shansss.
I didn't do that with Shansss.
Okay, yeah. I think you definitely got it all. Your 4 100 coins were Womps Fortress, Snowman's Land, Hazy Maze Cave. Actually, you had like 5 100 coins.
I might have actually done 6. I think a big routing mistake that I did is, so at the beginning when I figured out what I was gonna do, I was like, all right, I need 4 100 coin stars. I need red coin star and Bomb on Battlefield. So I think I'm just gonna do that with 100, but I think it possibly would have been better if I just did reds by itself, like after Bomb came. But it wasn't like a huge mistake, I guess. I want to talk about my SL 100.
Hey, you lost your shell.
No, what happened is I forgot to kill like the money bag and like the snowman and the spin drift and stuff. Like it's so hard to race this and make sure that you haven't like forgotten anything. So sometimes I'm like doing stars and relying on muscle memory, and I'm like thinking really hard, like counting the stages I've done and all that, and I just had like a huge brain fart, I guess, because of that. It's pretty funny.
Speaking of brain farts, I want to take us back to game 1. What happened there? Did you decide?
So game 1, I figured out what I was doing, and I'm like, I think I picked pretty well. And then as the race was going on, I'm like, hold on a second, why do I have this many stars? What's going on? Like, it's sometimes this is how like triple bingo goes. Like sometimes you'll decide what you're going to do and you think it's good, and then as the race goes on, you're like, oh wow, I actually picked extremely poorly. Like I know I had 52 stars, which is completely absurd. Like, it's just simply put, I thought I picked well and I didn't. It can be hard to tell sometimes.
Well, it like looks like you went for the eye in the secret room in Big Boo's haunt, and then you just kind of like abandoned it. Like, it looked like you were doing column 2, but then like you ended up doing row 4. Simply and I were really confused.
I was thinking about doing 2 more stars in BBH, but I'm pretty sure that I like thought about it and that actually wasn't worth it.
No, in the previous bingo.
Oh, what happened in the previous bingo?
You did eye in the secret room in Big Boo's haunt, and then you never marked it. And then you like ended up doing row 4, and we thought that you were gonna do column 2. So then, like, instead of doing 100 coin and Tiny Hughes Island, you did all of TikTok Clock 100 instead with row 4, and we're like, huh? Yeah.
I just kind of want to pretend game 1 didn't happen. Like when I ended with 52 stars, I'm like, I need to be like, I should be DQ'd for that immediately.
I mean, if you want to be DQ'd, I'm sure, you know, Shansss would be more than willing to
we
accommodate.
can arrange that for sure. GG's though, Puncay, good stuff. I do want to get to Shansss. Shansss, you fought hard, you reset the bracket, brought it to a game 2 situation. How are you feeling about your performance in this triple bingo tournament, my man?
Yeah, I can't complain overall with how everything went. I think I was pretty lucky to get this far with some of the cards and stuff, but yeah, I can't. This game I made some routing errors for sure, but I don't think even if I hadn't, I probably still would have lost. So yeah, it is what it is. But first game was good.
Definitely. Was a very fun watch. GG's, gentlemen. It has been an absolute pleasure. Is there any things you wanted to throw down, Pitt, before we go for a nice little segue action?
I mean, it was a super good set. I love to see the reset. You know, a lot of back and forth, especially even in like the winners finals. It's just every time that you two have gone head to head, we've seen a lot of action. Yeah. And you know, Shansss, I guess probably like more unexpected than puncayshun to come out here and like tear through the bracket. So it was, you know, definitely pretty interesting to watch, and hopefully we will see you in more events soon. Yeah. But I think that's it for me, Stimp.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys again for watching these grand finals of the Triple Bingo Tournament. It has been a lot of fun. And on behalf of GSA, we'd like to thank all the runners, the commentators, the restreamers, and, you know, most importantly, the viewers for tuning in, having a good time, interacting with us, and making this a success. Now, we have 2 important things for you guys while we have you here. For those of you that weren't watching during the Mario Kart finals earlier, I'd like to officially announce GSA will be starting leagues for Mario Kart Double Dash time trials, Super Mario 64 16 and 70 star, Super Mario Odyssey any %, and Celeste any % in the new year after AGDQ. And speaking of leagues, why don't you check this out?
Pillars are falling at the same time.
Oh my god, this race has been so crazy, dude. It's so close. I can't.
This is once again looking like a frame. The claw break at the exact I can't tell. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh my goodness.
The timer says Bravos won. The picture says Curbs.
That is gonna need a retime for sure.
I've never seen it.
You can say that again. There's
Pitt, how'd you get here, man?
Dude, that race was just so lit.
I know. That was crazy. Down to the frame.
I know, insanity.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What if GSA had a live event?
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
It's just these tiny
Oh
things.
no!
No, that's it. I don't.
You can see it. You can actually literally see the screens closing together.
Comma. Here we go. Roll kick. Oh, let's go!
Wow.
Let's go! Tyler pulling it off! Epic gamer!
Coke Zero. Dude, you kidding?
Well, there you have it, everybody. GSA will be hosting PACE, a live event for the grand finals of our speedrun leagues. Make sure you join our Discord and follow our Twitter for more details to be announced. It's very exciting. We are very excited. And the 70-star bronze match is up next, also with me and Pitt on commentary after a short intermission. So don't go anywhere. Grab some popcorn. Thank you, and we'll see you shortly.
Yeah, see you soon, guys.